everything's set up. What's going on, guys? Otaku Gains here, and obviously, as you can see by the title, another Q&A. Doing this every Tuesday and Thursday. So yeah, let's get another 100 questions done. Welcome back, and shouts out to everyone watching the playback of this. Love you guys. Love you guys. And welcome to everyone that's going to be joining. This feels so good. Leah Cole, what's good? Armandeep, what's good? Bob, what up? What up? Yo. Anime Reawakening, hello. What is good, everybody? Cat Obama, you came here first. That's true. You did. Thunder Strikes, what up? What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing today? Hope everyone's doing well. Nah, I'd win. I don't know. I don't know if Gojo would be able to beat whoever this is. I have no idea who this is. What games do you play? Alright, so question 1. What games do you play? None. I actually don't play any video games. I spend literally all of my time either making content for you guys, taking care of my kids, cooking, or working out. So that's really all I do. Back when I used to play a lot of video games, back when I was younger, I played things like the most recent game I played was probably Pokemon Unite. I got really into Pokemon Unite. I got really into Dragon Ball Fighters. But then, as far as my favorite OG games are like things like the Game Boy Pokemon games, Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2 on the Nintendo 64. Halo 3 is my favorite game of all time. The original Modern Warfare 2. You know, all the old Dragon Ball Z games, Storm games, all those sorts of things. So yeah. Can you get your brother? It's his birthday. I'm assuming you mean can you get or Otaku, may I add my older brother? I mean, go for it, and you can do what you want, my friend. Anyone's welcome on the stream. Yeah. So let's see. Question 2. Emma, what's good, fam? Do you think Sasuke's character is overrated? Not really. Guess, I mean, maybe I'm biased. I like Sasuke, so that's just me. I personally like Sasuke, so I don't think he's overrated. I think he's a good character. I think he makes sense. People give him a lot of shiz for what he did, and I do agree some of the stuff didn't really make sense. I don't know if I necessarily agree with him running off with Orochimaru and stuff. Like, his personality of wanting revenge makes sense, but everything after that does not make sense, in my opinion. Question 3. What's the hardest thing to cook? Hardest thing to cook? For me, personally, deep frying things. I am so bad at deep frying things. I can fry things on, like, a pan, but when it comes to actually deep frying, I burn the oil every time. Everything gets burnt. I'm terrible at it. Question 4. No time with family? Well, I said taking care of the kids, so I spend a lot of time with my family. I spend probably at least 2 to 3 hours a day with my family. Question 4. Did you go to college? I did go to community college for about 1.5 years. Question 5. Do you ever intend to retire from YouTube? Because, like, all the YouTubers I like are leaving. Please don't leave. I have no intentions of retiring, honestly. Honestly, if I'm able to do it, this is my plan currently, but if I am able to do it, I would be a content creator for the rest of my life. I'll be 80 years old making anime memes. I don't care. Or anything, really. I like memes. I'll be 80 years old making content, so I have zero plans on retiring. Nor do I have the income to retire anytime soon. Question 6. What is your favorite meal? My favorite meal is probably rice with a heaping pile of bulgogi, which is basically stir-fried Korean beef. That's probably my favorite meal with some radish kimchi. It's probably my favorite meal. What? That was 6. So question 7. What is your favorite anime? Dragon Ball Z. Question 8. Hello, mates. What's good, Infinite Gaming? Question 8. Who is your most favorite Naruto character? Itachi. Question 9. Is the questions are not even anime anymore? I mean, I put answering anime questions, but it can be literally about anything. It doesn't really matter. It's more just a Q&A. My channel's an anime channel, so I have to relate to anime, and I'd say 80% of the questions do tend to be about anime. But you can ask whatever. It doesn't really matter. So what am I at? Question 8. Question 8. How old are you right now? I am 29. Question 9. Most overrated character ever? Overrated. Never really thought about overrated. Any character from Fairy Tail. Question 10. Who's your favorite Naruto villain? Still Itachi. But if Itachi doesn't count, then Madara. Question 11. You're watching Ninja Kamui? I am not watching Ninja. I'm actually currently not watching any anime. I'm reading a bunch of manga, but I'm not currently watching any anime. Because I kind of like to either binge read or binge watch things. So when it comes to new airing things, I tend to just binge read the manga for it. So the next on my list to start binge reading as far as anything new is probably going to be Freyren. I'm gonna probably read Freyren. Question 11. What's your opinion on Gintama? It's good. It's good. I enjoy Gintama. I don't know how much I've watched of it. Because I know there's literally like 10 different Gintama series. So I've probably watched at least 2 of them. I've watched quite a bit of it. I've watched at least like 100 episodes of Gintama. It's good. I enjoy it. It's not like in my favorite anime of all time, but it's good. Question 12. Do you think MHA is good? I think it's good, but I think it's a bit overrated. I don't think it's like one of the greatest shonen of all time, but I don't think it's bad. I'd probably put it in like, as far as like anime as a whole, I'd probably put it in like the top 50, but like I don't think it's like the end all be all greatest thing ever. Question 13, AOT or JJK? AOT. AOT is better, but JJK is phenomenal as well. Both are in my top 10 favorite anime. 51 more years till you're 80. Yep. I got a long ways to go. I'm old, but I'm also a young man in that context. Question 14. Fave Dragon Ball character. Probably Broly, but like the OG Broly. You know, the legendary Super Saiyan Dragon Ball Z Broly. That one's my favorite. Yeah, outside of that, then it's probably Super Saiyan Rose Goku. There's Super Saiyan Rose, Goku Black. What am I at? Question 15. Fairy Tail sucks, but I can never explain why. It just sucks, 100%. 100. It's because Fairy Tail, it doesn't do anything wrong specifically. Like, it's not bad in any particular fashion. It's just boring. You know what I mean? Like, comparing it to other shonen, it hits all the same shonen tropes. It's just boring. To me personally, anyway. Question 16, your address? Yeah, that's not happening. But I will tell you that I live in Michigan. I live in the United States. I live in the state of Michigan. That's where I live. Question 17. Who am I? I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you who you are. Sorry. That's too deep of a question for me. Question 17. Power of friendship versus 3 a.m. motivation. Which one wins? Ooh, that's tough. But I gotta give it to the power of friendship. Power of friendship always wins no matter what. Question 18. What is Gintama and why do my friends like it? It's supposedly the best comedy anime ever created. It's up there. I'd probably give it third place for me personally in my head. Well, not even that. Because I forget about because there's a lot of funny anime. Gintama's good. It is by far the most popular comedy anime. And highly rated, but that essentially what it is. It's a very, very, very popular comedy anime. Question 19. Thoughts on the big three anime, Bleach, Naruto, and One Piece? I think they are phenomenal, and the big three for a reason. I would put One Piece, personally for me, One Piece and Naruto are in my top 10. Um, especially, especially One Piece as far as story writing. Like, I like Naruto more, but I think objectively speaking, One Piece is better written. And then Bleach is still phenomenal up there. I think Bleach is kind of underrated compared to the other two. Question 20. Are you a Makima simp? No. Makima's attractive. Do I think she's like the greatest waifu ever? No. No. Question 21. What's the favorite, or not favorite, what's funniest anime? Personally, to me, the funniest anime I've seen, to me, is Kaguya-sama Love is War. Or Food Wars. Question 21. Is Madara as powerful as Hashirama, any form, and Prime Hashirama? Ten Tails, Ten Tails, Ten Tails Madara would whop the floor with Hashirama. And honestly, I still stand by. I personally think that, even without the Ten Tails, Hashirama when he was, or not Hashirama, Madara when he was infused with Hashirama, so he had access to wood style and stuff like that, I also think would mop the floor with Hashirama. Because yes, Hashirama beat OG Madara, but that Madara did not have wood style. That Madara did not have Rinnegan. So he did have the Nine Tails, but at the same time, I think Rinnegan debatably, Rinnegan trumps Nine Tails. So Rinnegan plus wood style. So basically, the one that fought the 5 Kage during the war, I think he can beat Hashirama when he's reincarnated, because I know they're heavily nerfed when they are in reanimation. Question 22. Top 3 manga of all time. Top 3 manga: AOT, One Piece, and either JJK or Naruto. Question 23. Why does it seem like people in Fairy Tail only win because of the power of friendship? That's because they do only win because of the power of friendship. That's why it's not good. Question 24. Most favorite AOT character? Levi. Question 25. Which would you say is the most emotional / sad moment in all of anime? Either either Nina in Full Metal Alchemist, if you know, you know, or no, yeah, I'd probably have to go with Nina, Full Metal Alchemist. Oh, or, yeah, probably. Although JJK is starting to give Full Metal a run for its money, but I'd still probably have to give it to Nina. Um, Question 26: Who is smarter, L or Light? L. I would have to give it to L. I still stand by the only reason L lost is because of, what was it, Rem? That's the only reason. The only reason. And that was a spur of the moment thing. That was not something that Light planned. Question 27. I'm terrible at keeping track. Question 27. Sung Jin Woo versus Goku. Who wins? Goku. I'd probably have to give it to Goku. Question 28. Who is smarter, Aizen or Light? Probably Aizen. I probably have to give that one to Aizen. Question 29. If you called Levi short, would he get... If you called Levi short, would he get mad at me? Yes. He probably would. And he'd probably kick me in the head. Question 30. What was my first anime? It was Pokemon. I watched for Pokemon when I was 4 years old. So a solid 25 years ago. Man, I feel old. Question 31. Who is the strongest man/woman in all of anime? Zeno from Dragon Ball Super. Zeno is the strongest anime character. Man can literally close his hand and erase an entire universe. Or literally anything that he wants. Question 32. Do you think Light was right? On certain contexts. I do think that I am actually personally a firm believer. If it is proven guilty, proven guilty 100%, because I know there are some guilty charges that do find new evidence and they are actually seen as innocent. But if it's actually 100% proven that this person committed this crime, I am a firm believer that do onto them what they did to others. So, like, if someone went on a murder spree, I don't think that they deserve to be around anymore. I think if someone assaults someone else in the explicit manner, I don't really want to say too much because obviously I don't want to get banished to the YouTube shadow realm. But if someone assaults someone else in an explicit manner, especially involving people who are underage and things like that, I don't think they deserve to be around anymore. So again, it depends on the context. If someone like stole like $100,000, do I think that they should be written in the death note? No. If they're like a thief or something like that, I don't think that one's super big. So I think they are fine, but I don't necessarily think Light was wrong. But I don't think he was necessarily right. Again, it depends on a certain context. And even in the story, they clearly stated that because of Light, because of Kira, crime did significantly go down. So, you know. Where was I? Question 33. Who's the strongest monster in an anime? I don't know. Does Zeno not count? Zeno doesn't count as a monster, does he? Does Broly count as a monster? Does Jiren count as a monster? It's very broad topic if you're counting a monster. So, question 34. Have you ever watched Kill la Kill? Of course. Kill la Kill is a great anime. I love Kill la Kill. Question 35. Why do you think people hate Boruto? Because Boruto, the anime, is trash. That's why I think people hate Boruto. With that being said, I will always state this. The Boruto anime is trash. The Boruto manga is actually pretty good. And the reason the Boruto anime is trash, it's actually statistically proven, someone did the math on this, that I think it was like either 60 or 70% of the Boruto anime is filler. So that's why the Boruto anime is garbage. Question 36? Favorite isekai? Dragon Ball Z. People don't realize that Dragon Ball Z is an isekai. Or Dragon Ball as a series is an isekai. Because people don't understand, the word isekai means going to another world. A story where the main character is going to another world. It's not getting transported to some fantasy land. It's not getting or dying and then getting reincarnated. It's going to another world. And theoretically, Goku was born on another planet. He was born in another world. Theoretically speaking, Superman is also an isekai. So, yeah. But if you're talking about the exact genre of isekai, then I would probably have to say uh, either either Konosuba, ReZero, or either Konosuba, ReZero, or there's a third one, Overlord. Those three are really, really good to me. Question 37. Who's your favorite anime channel? My favorite anime channel. That one's tough. Because I don't know, I feel like Connor doesn't count as an anime channel. Like Sea Dog VA, I feel like he doesn't really count as an anime channel. It's hard to say because like the big three, the quote unquote big three of anime, I feel like don't even really count as anime except for Giguk anymore. The anime man doesn't even make uh Joey doesn't even really make anime content anymore. Connor barely makes anime content anymore. I probably watch Connor the most consistently. I feel like Trash Taste doesn't really count as an anime podcast, so I can't really count that. Does Afro Senju count as as an anime channel? Because I feel like I actually don't really watch that many anime channels. I watch Connor, I watch Joey, I watch Giguk, so I guess out of the three, Giguk technically is the only one that really still counts as anime. I watch Trash Taste, although I'm severely behind on Trash Taste. I do need to catch up with that. I watch Afro Senju, but that's more of like an anime gaming channel. So it's hard to really say. So I guess I'd have to go with Giga, but I don't know. Question 39. Um, when do you think One Piece will end? Probably within the next 10 years, I would give it. The next 10 years. I don't think it's going to be in the next 5 like Oda states because he's been stating the next 5 for the past like 20 years. So, I'm going to go with within the next 10 years. Because as much as people would like it to and make jokes about it, One Piece can't go on forever because it turns out people have a lifespan. So Oda isn't going to live forever. So it's going to end before his time. So I would probably give it the next 10 years. Question, what was that, 39? So question 40. Choose one GF. Yandere, Tsundere, or Lolly? Tsundere. And that's very, very easy. Tsundere. Question 41. Does Madara can kill Sukuna? Do not forget Izanagi and Genjutsu. That is true, but It's tough to say. I still would probably give it to Sukuna because Sukuna does have reverse curse technique, and he does have cleave, which can cut through the entire world and dimensions. So I would probably still have to give it to Sukuna, honestly. Yes, I get that he has Izanagi and Genjutsu, but once he uses he only has access to Izanagi twice. And yes, he's still powerful without his eyes. He still has Susanoo, and he still, I think, has access to the Renegon power. Actually, I don't even. Yeah, no, he doesn't have access to the Renegon powers. What am I saying? He still has Susanoo. But even then, like Susanoo can't block cleave, so it's tough to say. I still think I would give it to Sukuna. Because I would also say that Gojo can beat pretty much any Naruto character. Question 42. How old are your favorite anime songs? Or my favorite anime song? I don't know if I have a favorite anime song, but my original favorite anime song was the Pokemon theme song, so probably 25 years old. Question 43. Most underrated anime character? Most underrated? Hmm. That's tough because I feel like most characters are pretty well rated. So I'd have to get back to you on that one. Question 44. One Punch Man Season 2 was 5 years ago, 2019. Still waiting for Season 3. True. True. There is talks that debatably One Punch Man Season 3 comes out this year, but who knows? Who knows? So yeah, question 44. Do you listen to anime theme music? Like I'm running out of music to listen to? Not really. I mean, what do you mean by anime theme music? Like, as far as OPs and EDs and like anime soundtracks, or do you mean music that sounds like it could be in an anime? Like, for example, Madeon or Porter Robinson. I like both of those. But as far as anime specific songs, let me think. Obviously, there's the legendary ones like Bluebird. Um, I really like the OP to Overlord Season 3. There's obviously the original OP for Tokyo Ghoul. Um, the newest one, the newest hit being the OP to Mashal Season 2. Obviously, JJK has a bunch of great music. Uh, you are my special. Question 45. Your opinion on Dragon Ball Daima. As a Dragon Ball fan, I'm going to watch it. Do I think it'll be better than Super? No. Do I think it's going to be better than GT? Debatable. It could be. Because I see what they're trying to play at. They're trying to play at the heartstrings of OG Dragon Ball fans. Will it be good? Time will tell. I mean, so we'll see. I'm going to watch it regardless as a massive Dragon Ball fan. Do I think it'll be great? Who knows? Question 46. Opinion on Sakura. I think Sakura. See, alright. Someone asked who's an underrated anime character. Sakura is an underrated anime character. I know that's a bold statement. Sakura gets way more hate than she deserves. She is dumb in the sense that she says stupid things like I finally caught up with these two, but she is not useless. She played major factors in keeping a lot of people alive during the war and throughout the series. She helped in sealing Kaguya. So I mean, she's pretty important. She helped in defeating Sasori. So she's pretty important. So I think she is kind of underrated, honestly. Question, what, 46, I think? Have you watched Death Note, Season 2 manga? I've watched everything from Death Note. As far as I've watched the entire series, I've read the manga, I've read the little special where they had featuring Donald Trump and whatnot. I read all that. So yes, I love Death Note. Death Note is one of my favorite series of all time. Question 47. Who's the most boss character in Naruto and also handsome? Itachi. Question 48. Sukuna full potential versus Garo, final monster form, not cosmic Garo. Probably. I'd probably give it to Sukuna. If it was Cosmic Garo, then I would probably give it to Garo. But question 49, I think, or was that question 49? I'm gonna say this is question 49. What's your opinion on Ranking of Kings? Have not watched it, unfortunately. Question 50. Do you think Ryuk already decided Light's final moment before he was caught? No, because I don't think Ryuk can predict the future. I do think Ryuk is smart, but I don't think he's as smart as someone like Light or L. So I guess I more feel like he did it off of a whim. He's like, all right, well, this is around his final moment. I'm just gonna write his name down. Personally, he just gets entertainment out of watching what humans do. Question 51. What form do you think Goku would have to use to beat the strongest characters from Naruto villains counted? What form? Base form. Goku in base form is still multi-planetary level. Because more than he's Goku base form is debatably like at least solar system to galaxy level. People severely underrate Goku in his base form. And just underrate Goku in general. I've seen people try and argue that Baryon mode Goku or Baryon mode Naruto could defeat Super Saiyan Goku during the Frieza saga. That makes absolutely no sense. Like, that makes literally zero sense. Base form Frieza could blow up a planet with one finger. Can Baryon mode Naruto blow up a planet? No. He could probably blow up a couple mountains, but could he blow up a planet? No. So, and that was OG base form Frieza. So, we ain't even talking about that. That's nowhere near what Goku is now. So, yeah. What form? Goku could probably be half asleep and drunk, and he still would demolish every character in Naruto. Question 52? Who's the Black Clover character you hate / dislike the most? Black Clover character. Yeah, now I'm trying to remember all the Black Clover characters because it's been a while since the anime ended. That I dislike the most? That's tough. I don't know if I have any off the top of my head Black Clover characters I dislike. I guess. I guess maybe that hoo-ha dude. He's kind of annoying. Question 55, I think. Question 55. Moomin Rider may be declared the greatest hero in One Punch Man. Just fan theory. Moomin Rider is the greatest hero. Let's be honest. Man's out here with a damn bicycle, trying to do what the other heroes are actually doing, and he's still got the guts to take things on. He may not be the strongest, but as far as heart goes, Moomin Rider all the way. Question 56. What anime do you think should get season 2 right now? Should get season 2. I'm trying to think of what. Oh, I know. Here's the most obvious answer that everyone preaches to the sky. Uh, what's it? Now I'm blanking on the name. Um, No Game, No Life. There it is. No Game, No Life needs to get a season 2 right now because we've been waiting for what, like 15 years or whatever it is. Question what 57, I think. Yujiro Hanma versus the Rumbling. As great as much as I like Yujiro, I think the Rumbling's going to take him out there. Question 58. Favorite sports anime? Kuroko no Basuke. Unless Baki the Grappler counts as a sports anime, but I don't think it does. So I would have to give it to Kuroko no Basuke. Kuroko's basketball. Question 59. Saitama versus Goku. Saitama. Question 60. Can Goku beat Gojo? My friends say Gojo Infinite Void will kill him easily. They are not wrong. I'm going to make an anime and make the strongest character named Masako. But, yeah, no, Gojo can actually beat Goku. Because it has been proven that if Goku is caught off guard, he can be defeated by the simplest of things. Example being when Frieza's little henchman basically beat Goku with a tiny laser beam. So, with that being said, Gojo just has to use Infinite Void, and it basically makes Goku brain dead, and yeah. So, Gojo wins. Question 61. Goku / Naruto / Saitama hands no powers. With no powers, Goku. Because Goku's the one that probably knows martial arts the most in depth. Question 62. Overflow should get a season 2. True. Question 62. Old Baki or new Baki? Ooh. I still, that's tough. I love both, but I actually think for the spectacle of it, I think I'd have to give it to new Baki. Although, when we're talking new Baki, I cannot wait for the next season of Baki to come out. If you know, you know. About Musashi, you know. That's going to be interesting. Question 64. What is better animation, Demon Slayer Season 2 or JJK Season 2? Probably Demon Slayer, but I think JJK Season 2 is better. And as far as like an actual anime, JJK is better. But animation-wise, Demon Slayer probably is better. Question 65. Do you think Bleach, do you like Bleach, Thousand Year Blood War? Yes, I love Bleach. I love Bleach as an entirety. But yes, Thousand Year Blood War is great. Question 66. Do you like Haikyuu? Yes, I do like Haikyuu. I personally like Kuroko's basketball more than Haikyuu, but I do think Haikyuu is a great anime. Question 67. What's the worst anime in your opinion? Fairy Tail. Fairy Tail is the worst anime. Because I can think of another anime that's actually worse, but it's so bad that it's good. And I believe Mother's Basement recently did a video on it, and it's called King's Game, or Osama Game. That anime is so bad, but it's so bad that it's funny, so it makes it good. But objectively wise, I would have to say I'm going with Fairy Tail as the worst anime, to me. Question 68. Do you think Grimjow from Bleach is too aggressive? Like my friends say, he needs anger management. I mean, he probably does need anger management, but there's a lot of characters in Bleach that need anger management. Question 69. Question 69. If the big three fought, who would win? Like the big three universes, so Bleach universe versus One Piece universe versus Naruto universe. Bleach universe wins. I think even NC Hammer 23 made a video talking about this because they were talking about could Yamamoto solo the Naruto verse, and the answer is yes. And NC Hammer 23 is a Naruto YouTuber, and he has stated that Yamamoto could solo the Naruto verse, and the reason being is because Yamamoto's Bankai is literally the embodiment of like the sun. Could any anime or could any Naruto character survive being thrown into the sun? Probably not. Question 70. Favorite waifu? Rias Gremory from High School DxD. Question 71. Do you know what Tribe 9 is? No, I do not. Question 72. Do you watch anime legally? Yes. I'd say 90. I'd say pretty much all anime that I watch is on Crunchyroll. Questions, 72? Would you want Dragon Ball the original remake, like the new One Piece remake? I wouldn't mind that. That'd be kind of cool. That'd be kind of cool because I mean they did it technically with Dragon Ball Z Kai. Question 73. Your favorite Beyblade character? Mine is Kai. I don't know if I have a favorite Beyblade character. I recently rewatched. I don't even remember which series it is. Honestly, it's been a long time since I watched Beyblade. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think Beyblade's bad. I just don't remember much from it. Question 74. Do you read Marvel DC comics? Not really. I have looked into the lore of certain characters, but I don't really read into it too much. Question 75. I mean, the new Fairy Tail manga series is good. Can't say I haven't read the manga. I haven't even read the original Fairy Tail manga. The original Fairy Tail manga might be good. I'm just referring to the Fairy Tail anime is trash. Question 76. Who wins, Raiden L from Genshin Impact or Makima from Chainsaw Man? As far as being a waifu? Because if I'm not mistaken, I don't know anything really about Raiden, except for Raiden's the chick that's the purple chick, right? She's got like purple hair and I think lightning or something. But as far as who's stronger, I have absolutely no idea. Because I know literally nothing about Raiden. Question 70, what, 7? Question 77. Ichigo versus Luffy, not Gear 5, who wins? Ichigo. Also, I have to be right back. I think my son woke up. So I have to go get my son real quick. I will be right back. He will not be on stream, because I think YouTube's got rules against that, but I will be right back as far as he probably wants to come out here and play. Alright, his mom's feeding him right now, so he'll probably come out here in a second. Questions, 77, I think. Do you like psychopathic or broken villains? I mean, what counts as a broken villain? As far as, like, people, like, you could, I mean, I guess, is a broken villain the same thing as a broken hero? Because I would count, like, Madara and Pain as broken heroes that would turned into villains. But if that's what you mean by broken villain, then yes. Because I think Madara is a phenomenal villain. I think that Pain is a phenomenal villain. Question 79. If you were to be in AOT, would you be a scout? Hell no. Hell no. I would like my life, thank you. Question 80. Kyoya sounds familiar as far as Beyblade. I feel like that's the one that I watched most recently. Kai's the one with Dragoon or whatever, right? I don't remember much. But Kyoya sounds familiar. But question 80. Question 80. What's the best and worst verses to live in? The worst verses to live in are probably AOT. AOT's one of the worst. You could maybe debate Tokyo Ghoul. High School of the Dead, not a great verse to live in. Theoretically speaking, Dragon Ball, not a great universe to live in. Because, I mean, the planet gets blown up every 5 seconds. Trying to think. I feel like you could kind of argue Naruto's not even necessarily a great universe to live in. Because you got child soldiers being sent out on deadly missions and things like that. And villages get attacked all the time. So, I don't know. But I'd say the top would probably be AOT, High School of the Dead, and Tokyo Ghoul is the worst. As far as best interspecies reviewers, oh, Pokemon would also be a terrible universe to live in. Because I feel like people really have a very skewed thought as to living in the Pokemon universe. Because think about it from like a real life perspective as far as the Pokemon universe. Imagine walking out your front door and there's a bee drill standing in front of you. Does that sound fun to you? No. Imagine you just you have your cute little Charmander and it's out of its Pokeball, but you accidentally bring it out of its Pokeball inside your house. And next thing you know, your house is on fire. Probably wouldn't be great. Also, the logic of the Pokemon universe makes no sense because who on their right mind sends a 10-year-old to wander and survive for himself? That makes no sense. But as far as best universes, you could argue interspecies reviewers. You could argue Yu-Gi-Oh would probably be a pretty cool universe to live in. Let me think. My Hero is debatable because there's a chance you might get a quirk, which kind of would be kind of cool. Question 81. Best jawline. Yujiro? Probably. Yujiro's got a pretty solid jawline. Sooner or later, you could also argue Sung Jin Woo, solo leveling. Question 82. Do you know about the Gojo figurine incident? I need other people to suffer to not talking about what happened, but still, I don't know. I don't know anything about the Gojo figurine incident. Question 84, I think. How sad was the Nina Tucker death on a scale of 1 to 100? 100. I still think that that's probably the most tragic thing in anime that I can think of. Question 85. Naruto versus Luffy. Who would win? I probably have to give it to Luffy because of Gear 5. Question 86. Thoughts on shipping anime characters? I mean, it's fair, but there are certain ships that are a bit strange. Let's be honest. Question 86. If you can't hear, my son is awake and he is now out here. Question 86. My son is currently trying to grab my laptop cord. That's not, no, Baba, you can't have that. Oh. He fell. Bubba, hold on 1 second, guys. You come over here and play with your toys. My son's a little stinker. Zane Chain, do you remember me? Of course, fam. Question 87, do you know what Ben 10 is? Of course I know what Ben 10 is. I grew up watching Ben 10. Question 88, what power systems would you bring to the real world? The real world? Probably quirks. Quirks sound like a good power system. I would bring a power system where everyone can obtain it. Theoretically, maybe the Dragon Ball power system. Jutsu, so the Naruto power system wouldn't be bad. Devil fruits. I would bring a lot. I would say the coolest one to have though would be devil fruits actually. Question 89. Just don't read the Pokedex entries in Pokemon World is fine. Yes and no in the sense, again, walking out your front door and being chased by a Beedrill on your way to work doesn't sound too great. So question 89, Nami or Robin? Personally, for me, Nami. Question 90, you think Goku is overrated as a father? Yeah, I personally don't think Goku's that great of a father. I don't think he's as bad as people, like, put him out to be, but I don't think he's, like, a great father. I think Vegeta's a better father than Goku is. Question 90. Why are all the new memes are solo leveling? Because I do one anime at a time usually, and solo leveling is currently the biggest airing series, so that's why it's solo leveling. Question 91. How many friends do you have? Close friends? Probably like 7 or 8. People that I know? Probably like 100. I know a lot of people. I used to be a bit of a lore fact. I used to be a big party guy back when I was younger. Not proud of those times. Question 91, I think. I already answered this, so I'm not going to count it, but what is your favorite anime? Dragon Ball Z. Question 91. Sung Jin Woo versus Makima, who wins? Probably Sung Jin Woo. Question 92. If you had the Death Note, would you use it or destroy it? Hold on, my son's trying to grab my laptop again. Bubba, that's not a toy for you to play with. Would I use it? I probably wouldn't. I don't know. I probably wouldn't use it, I'm gonna be honest. It depends on the state of the world, because again, I still stand by that if there are some super heinous criminals, they probably don't deserve to be around. The world would probably be better off. Child, I'm not going to get more into that, but you know what I'm referring to. Yeah, they don't deserve to be around, but who knows? I probably still wouldn't use it. But maybe. Question, 93? Would Naruto be powerful then in canon if he was picked by Madara, not Obito was picked? I mean, yeah, but I don't think Naruto is old enough for that. Naruto would have to be Kakashi's age for that to make any sense. Because you gotta remember, I don't know how old. I can't even remember, because I know that Obito was not very old when he fought Minato. But he had already been chosen by then, and Naruto was just born, so. Question 94. Most mind-bending anime you saw? Attack on Titan. Question 80, or 95. Yeah, question 95. Favorite Ben 10 transformation? Mine's Ghost Freak. What's the fire one? I think the fire one's cool. I like the fire guy. Hot shot or something. I don't remember. The fire guy. Question 96. Please do one more One Piece memes. I need more. Don't worry. One Piece memes are coming. So I think my order of operations currently, as far as what I'm going to be doing for memes, I want to say it's going to be solo leveling, but I'm almost done with solo leveling. Then it's going to be Demon Slayer again, brought back by popular demand. Oh, my mom is calling. Question, yeah, brought back by popular demand. After solo leveling, it's Demon Slayer, and then after Demon Slayer, it's going to be One Piece memes. Question 90. What, 9? Was that 96? So question 97. Bubba, what do you want, man? Hold on, I gotta move my son again. Play over here, dude. Here, play with your crap. Question 97. How old are you? I already answered this, so I won't count it, but I am 29. So question 97, best One Piece backstory. Best backstory. Kuma. Kuma has the best backstory as far as like most interesting. Is it like happy? No. But I'll give it to Kuma. Zenitsu, what's good, fam? Question 98. How young is your son? He is currently 6 months old. Question 99. Was Gohan supposed to be the main character, but the idea was dropped? I think so. Well, I don't know if he was supposed to be the main character, but I do know he was supposed to basically, quote unquote, take up the mantle, because originally, I think originally either Dragon Ball Z was supposed to end with Frieza Saga or Cell Saga. I think originally it was supposed to be the Frieza Saga, but then it was popular. So then it was supposed to be the Cell Saga. It was supposed to end, but it was still too popular, and so they just kept continuing. And then last question, question 100. I'll answer two more. So who's your favorite Hashira? Rengoku. And when are Dragon Ball Super memes? Whenever Dragon Ball decides to come back. Dragon Ball memes aren't going to be for a while, but Dragon Ball Super will return. I will do them at some point. I just can't tell you when right now, because it's probably not going to be for a while. Because I want to try and keep up with all the popular airing series. So, because my order of operations for how I do it is I do the currently popular airing season or series, and once I go through those, then I try and go down the list of the most popular anime in general. So, like Attack on Titan. Eventually, I already did Attack on Titan, but you know, eventually I'm going to get to Dragon Ball on that list. I basically go by my anime list. But anyway, that is all questions. And my son is crying. Bubba, it's okay. I don't even know why he's crying. He's literally playing with the toy, and he just randomly started crying. Now he's trying to eat the toy. Anyway, on that note, I'm gonna have to end the stream here because I gotta take care of my son. So, Bubba, I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Watch a bunch of my content. I love everyone here. You guys are the greatest anime fans there are to exist because you're my anime fans. And so I love you guys. I gotta go take care of my son. Peace out, guys. I'll catch you on the next stream on Thursday.